Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And Stoichkov! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Maradona. On it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal And it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Stoichkov. He is starved of space and time. And it's Neymar. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Still goalless. Pull it. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. David Villa. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Lampard, a player of legendary status. Well read, nice interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's really well cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's straight offside. And now they can clear their lines. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Jorginho. Maradona. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass have completed its journey.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in, no further forward. The score here, still 0. And the action is back away. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cafu. And they've got a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Moved on forwards. And here's Mohamed Salah. The defence opting. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header!
The attendance for this match was 71,640.
Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Now it's Jorginho. Terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Khan has that under control.
This is the time you need that pace.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Some really good ball movement. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jorginho. He's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That is good alertness. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And it's Lampard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, played right into his path. And Shevchenko! And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Has a go! It's there! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
Oh, what a mistake!
Oh, really well played.
And Torres! What a throw in. Costa Curta. Foden might just make this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the runner. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Plays a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stoichkov. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Belletti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Now the ball's gone astray. Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. Real chance here. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. That is good strength. And he's gone looking for safety. Deep into stoppage time. It's come through, it's had a... Hits one! It's loose now, and they get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, great ball! Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Maradona. Nice sequence of passes, this. Decent hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Marquinhos. And here's Stoichkov.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Madrid are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Stoichkov. It's Maradona! And he's managed to get rid. Fernando Torres. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Stoichkov.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Belletti. Maradona. Garnacho. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
All hands on deck for this one. Cleared without complication. Foden. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thank you, Jim, for... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it's the most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you just miss it, we are... Has a look and has a go. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Caught offside that time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. And the ball's a good one here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's cut it out. He's shifted it to the flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. And he's let fly! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Grealish. Can he get it through? This is promising. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. York. Belletti.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Torres. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Pedri. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Torres at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Swung over.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is the time you need that pace.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kimmich. Shevchenko is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excess...
Pedri! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Madrid still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Grealish is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Kimmich is there to clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Beckham. Maradona. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Beckham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Cleared away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And Cruyff! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Look at the space here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that has been clubbed away. Grealish.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stoichkov. Cleared without complication. Nicely aimed pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Now it's Stoichkov. Son Heung-min. showing good feet. And he's gone backward here. In once. Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Salah. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mohamed Salah. Adams clears it away. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hernandez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Volleyed effort.
Neymar really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Madrid have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 4 coming up here. Kimmich. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute added.
It's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. The break, it's 0-0.
To the final whistle today.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Belletti. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That pass has been well intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. And they've got rid. Belletti. Looking for the run. It's a great ball. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's Pedri. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that has not gone well. Well timed, excellent interception. Tonali. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Santos showing a level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That is good alertness. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta. Quality ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Stoichkov is onto it in a flash. And here's Son Heung-min. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.